Hello students, I am here with another video from the chapter of class 10th Science NCERT book. The name of the chapter is Electricity. So before starting today's video, I would like to tell you all that till now what all things we have discussed in this chapter. So children, we have discussed about the term electricity, which means that it is a continuous it is a flow of charges. Okay, if the charges are going to flow from one place to another place, it is going to develop, it is going to give some energy, and that energy is said to be as electricity. And also we have discussed about the potential as well as the potential difference. So what do you mean by potential? Potential is the amount of work done in bringing one unit positive charge from infinity to the point. Okay, and also we have seen that how is the potential difference going to be measured. So potential difference is something which is very much which is related with the potential. So it is a difference between 2 points. It is a difference between 2 points, and what is that difference? It is a difference in the potential of both the points. I mean, when we are going to we will take if we consider 2 points, which is having, one is of high potential and the second one is of low potential, which means when we are going to subtract the lower potential from the high potential, we are going to get the value, and that value will be equal to the potential difference. Okay, so potential difference is we will calculate if we have higher potential and lower potential, and we are going to compare both of them. For comparison, I said that we require we require two values we see. Okay, so if we are having higher value and the lower value, then we can subtract and get the potential difference. Okay, so it is always calculated across ends. If we are not having 2 points, we cannot calculate. Now, how is this potential difference maintained? It is maintained because the chemicals which are present in the cell or a battery, which is going to have reactions, it is going to continuously give electrons as they have higher potential, and they are going to give electrons, and because of the continuous flow of the electrons, this potential difference is always calculated and it is always maintained. Okay, so if to maintain that potential difference or to maintain the continuous flow of electric current, the potential difference has to be maintained. And how is this potential difference maintained? It is maintained because of the chemicals which are present in these battery and the cells, which is going to continuously give the electrons. Okay, so this is about the potential difference and the potential. Then after that, we have to study about the direction of electric current. So the next topic which I am going to start is the direction of electric current. So what is the direction of electric current, children? The direction of electric current is, when the electricity was invented long time ago, it was known to be it was known to have 2 charges. Both of them, they could be positive and the negative charge. But electron has not been discovered at that time. So what has happened? Then the electric current was considered to be the flow of positive charge. It was a flow of positive charges, and the direction of the flow of positive charge was taken to be the direction of the electric current. Okay, the conventional direction of electric current from the positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the battery through outer circuit. Okay, so what is the conventional direction? Conventional direction of current. The conventional direction of current is from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Okay, of the battery. Okay, through it is going to battery which is being present in the circuit. Okay, so this is said to be as a direction that is from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Please remember, how is the electric current is always flowing? It always flows from the positive terminal to the negative terminal of the circuit, okay, across a battery. So in the outer circuit diagram, in the circuit diagrams, we put the arrow by pointing from positive terminal towards the negative terminal, okay. Then what happens, the actual flow of electrons is however from negative terminal to the positive terminal, which is opposite to the direction of the conventional current. But the flow of electrons is from negative to positive, okay, negative to positive terminal, which is just opposite, to the conventional direction of current. Okay, so it is always marked from, because we have always shown that whenever the electrons move, they always flow, the current always flows from positive to negative terminal, and the positive to negative terminal means from higher potential difference to the point of lower potential difference, okay. Now the flow of electrons is always from negative to positive terminals, okay. Now why this is from negative to positive terminal? It is because the electrons are always moving from negative, it is always coming out from the negative terminal to the positive terminal, okay. Now how does the current flows in the circuit, in the wire? Let us see. We know that electric current is because of the flow of electrons in the metallic wire or the conductor. When the cell or a battery is applied across its ends, the metal has a plenty of free electrons in it. A metallic wire, what happens? It has a plenty of free electrons in it. Why? Because metals are said to be as the electron donors. Okay, so metals are said to be as the electron donors. So why is the current flowing? What is the reason of electric current? Flow of electric current. Okay, how it is flowing? It is said that metals have free electrons. Okay, metals have free electrons. Now, if metals have free electrons, they will always whenever the potential difference is applied across the ends, and please remember that potential difference is always applied at ends. Okay, it is said that battery or a cell will be always given at a point in between the circuit. Okay, it is always for the continuous flow of charges would be supplied in the circuit, and so that the electric current is maintained. Now we'll see how it is being flowing, how the electric current is flowing in the circuit. So we know that the electric current is flowing in a electron, it is a flow of electrons when the battery is applied in the circuit across the ends. Then the metallic wire has a plenty of free electrons in it. When the metallic wire has not been connected to the source of electricity, like a cell or a battery, then what happens? Then the direction which is then the electrons which are moving in the wire is always randomly moving in all the direction between the atoms of the metallic wire. Okay, so what happens when the potential difference is not allowed? Wire is there, potential difference is not allowed, then what happens? The electron flows here and there. Okay, so if it is present, electrons will move in any direction. Some will be moving here, some will be moving there, some will be moving here. Okay, so the direction of the electrons will be random. Okay, without the potential difference. If no potential difference is there, then the electrons would be moving here and there in the metallic wire. Suppose if it is a metallic wire. Okay. Now, if potential difference is applied, Now when the electric current is applied or the source of potential difference is applied, that is a cell or a battery is applied, then what happens? Then the electric force acts upon the electrons. Okay, then the electric force is going to act upon the electrons just present in the wire, and the electrons are negatively charged, so they start moving from negative end towards the positive end just because of the repulsion. Okay, so what happens, they start moving from the negative terminal towards the positive terminal. Okay, if it is a negative terminal, it is positive terminal, it starts moving from negative towards positive. ठीक है, it starts moving from एक रेगुलर वे से it starts moving when electric potential is applied. Okay, fine. As soon as a batteries or a cell is applied, the electrons start moving from negative terminal to positive terminal. Okay, from negative terminal to positive terminal, and this is said to be as the electric current. ओके, सो इधर क्या बोला जाता है कि ये पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल है और ये नेगेटिव टर्मिनल है, तो बैटरी के अंदर, सेल के अंदर, जब हम वायर के अंदर देखेंगे तो जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होंगे वो नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल मूव करते हैं. जब बाहर निकलेंगे, सो व्हाट हैपेंस, इट इज फ्रॉम द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल टुवर्ड्स द नेगेटिव टर्मिनल, बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर सप्लाइड फ्रॉम दिस साइड. ओके, दिस पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल इज गोइंग टू सप्लाई इलेक्ट्रॉन्स टुवर्ड्स the different points. Okay, so what happens is the flow of electrons in the outer circuit is always considered to be positive or negative, and we are not seeing inside the wire. We are always considered with the current which is flowing in the wire. So this, whenever we are connecting in the circuit with the wires, then what happens, always current is always said to be as to flow from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Okay, so please remember the direction, please remember the direction inside the wire. If we are always considering the current which is flowing in the outer circuit, so outer circuit में जो भी current होगा वही हम मानते हैं. That is why we always say that electric current always flows from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Okay, so please remember this. But according to the conventional direction of the electrons is from negative to positive inside the electric wire. Okay, so please remember. Then what do you, next topic which we will be discussing is about electric circuit. Okay, it is about electric circuit. So what do you mean by electric circuit, children? We have already studied, we have already seen in lower classes also. We have the chapters of electricity in class 6th and 7th as well. So I think you might be having the concept of circuit. So we say that current has to flow in with the help of certain components. It follows a path. ठीक है, ऐसा तो है नहीं कि करंट हमारा कहीं भी जा सकता है, ऐसा नहीं है ना. तो करंट कहाँ, जैसे मान लो आपके घर में भी वायरिंग हो रखी है, तो वायर से हट के क्या करंट कभी जाएगा? नहीं. Isn't it? It follows a complete pathway. So the complete path which is going to be followed by the electric current is said to be as the circuit. So what is a circuit? Circuit is the complete path followed by the electric current. Okay, it is a complete path followed by electric current is known as electric circuit. Now, for this we need to understand the components of circuit. What path is going to be followed? What are the components of circuit? How is the circuit made up of? It is a complete pathway which is being followed by the electric current. Okay, so components of circuit. Circuit is composed of various parts like a cell or a battery, then wire, then switch. We have, after switch we have what we have? We have certain devices which has to be run where on this electric current, which we see as a result, which we can see that the current is flowing, we can get to the result. So some other points are also there: circuit, switch, wire, battery and bulb. Okay, so ये जो है बहुत बेसिक कंपोनेंट्स हैं. इसके साथ हम रेसिस्टर्स भी लगाते हैं, एमीटर लगाते हैं, वोल्ट मीटर. Okay, anything which is present in the circuit can be the component of circuit, but the basic things we require is a cell, wire, switch and some appliance which will be running, and we will be knowing that electric current is being flown in the circuit. Okay, so for this we can have a battery. Okay, then we can have a switch, then we can have a bulb. Okay, and that has to be, this is positive and this is negative terminal. So the current will be always flowing from positive to negative, and this bulb is glowing. Okay, this is battery, this one is battery, this is switch, and these are wire. Okay, so these are the basic components of circuit. So children, as you can see that the circuit is the complete pathway which is being followed by the flow of electric current. What is a circuit? Circuit is a complete path which is being followed by the electric current. The electric current कहाँ से चल रहा है? इस potential वाली जगह से चल रहा है, cell से चल रहा है. It goes into switch, it goes into the bulb, then again it goes from the other end. It is coming. The circuit is going to be, the wire is going to be joined with the negative terminal of the battery. Okay, of the cell. So children, this is the complete path which is being followed by the electric current. अब इसमें आप बीच-बीच में और components लगा देंगे तो उन सब में से भी electric current flow करेगा. So we can say that the pathway or the path, the route which is being followed by the electric current when it is flowing in the circuit is said to be, this is said to be as a circuit. Okay, what are the components of circuit? Components of circuit are those things, those materials which is required for making a सर्किट. ओके, अब सर्किट बनाने के लिए दो टाइप, अभी हम आपको और थोड़ा सा बता दें सर्किट कितने टाइप के होते हैं, कैसे हम बोलेंगे कि ये कौन सा टाइप का सर्किट है. ओके, सो दिस विच आई हैव ड्रॉन जस्ट नाउ इज अ टाइप ऑफ अ सर्किट विच इज सेड टू बी एज द कंप्लीट सर्किट. ओके, दिस इज कंप्लीट सर्किट. नाउ इफ आई ड्रॉ another circuit, here this is positive and this is a negative terminal. Okay, so if switch is, or if I break this wire, okay, so what happens? This bulb is not going to glow. So this is said to be as the incomplete circuit. So children, there are two types of circuit. One is said to be as a complete circuit, where the bulb is glowing, all the components are arranged in a proper manner, in which the current is flowing and the bulb is glowing. Then the switch is in on condition. Switch is always in on condition, because of which the current has a complete path to follow. This type of circuit is said to be as a complete circuit. And what about this type of circuit? Here what happens, we have broken the wire from in between, or suppose that wire is fine and this switch is open. Then what happens, switch is in off condition. So will the bulb glow? Is the bulb glowing? No, this bulb is not glowing. So bulb cannot glow, it means that the circuit is not being complete. So what do you mean? What do you understand by this? This is an incomplete circuit. So complete and incomplete circuit depends upon the quality of it is a quality of the current which is being flowing in the circuit. Okay, so circuit is always made up of components, and these components could be always work in a correct manner. So this is how we can decide that complete and incomplete circuit is there. So where the bulb is not glowing or the current is not going to complete its path, this is interrupted, that is why it is said to be as the incomplete circuit. There could be various reasons for the circuit not to be completed. Okay, if the circuit is incomplete, there could be various reasons. What could be the reasons? The complete circuit and incomplete circuit. Okay, तो complete circuit में क्या है? Switch on condition में होगा, switch off condition में होगा. Got it? Here wire is proper, okay, properly arranged, it is properly connected, it is properly connected. Or incomplete, what happens? Wire is broken. Okay, the wire is broken. Now what happens when and there could be some more differences. Then what about battery or a cell? Battery is proper. Okay, here what happens? Battery is not proper. It could be discharged, or there could be, it is not able to develop the potential difference. Okay, then wire is broken, switch is off condition, or next condition में क्या होगा? Bulb is glowing. But here बल्ब का मतलब है, यहाँ हम ऐसा भी कोई भी एक डिवाइस लगा सकते हैं जिसकी वजह से हमको यहाँ पर क्या हो, यहाँ पर हमें करंट मिले और हम रिजल्ट देख सकें कि करंट फ्लो कर रहा है कि नहीं सर्किट में. आप फैन लगा दीजिए, आप बल्ब लगा दीजिए, यू कैन पुट ट्यूबलाइट, यू कैन पुट एनी अप्लायंस. अप्लायंस इज ऑलवेज यूज्ड जस्ट टू चेक वेदर द करंट इज प्रॉपरली फ्लोइंग और नॉट, द अप्लायंस इज वर्किंग और नॉट. So bulb is not glowing. Okay, अब बल्ब भी फ्यूज हो सकता है, बल्ब के अंदर भी वायर होते हैं, टंगस्टन वायर होता है, so it could be broken. Okay, so many reasons I have told you that whether the circuit would be complete or incomplete, children. Okay, so children, please understand the various components, they have various work. Okay, what is the work of switch? Switch is used to open and close the circuit. Switch is used to just break the circuit and to make the circuit. Break the circuit means to incomplete the circuit, and to switch on, it means that we are completing the circuit. Okay, we are completing the circuit. Now if switch is in on condition, it means that all the things are properly working. जब आप स्विच ऑन करते हो तभी तो फैन चलता है, isn't it? So क्यों चल रहा है? Because करंट पूरे में फैल रहा है, current is going inside the fan also and it starts working. So please remember, switch is in on condition, then the circuit is said to be as complete. स्विच अगर ऑफ कंडीशन में होगा देन व्हाट हैपेंस, द सर्किट बिकम्स इनकम्प्लीट एंड इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू फ्लो. इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू फ्लो, करंट इज नॉट गोइंग टू फ्लो एंड this bulb is not going to glow, or this is not, I mean the bulb is not going to glow. Then what happens, it is not, the wire is not properly working, wire is broken. Okay, so this is what is about the complete and incomplete circuit, and we need to understand, we can draw the complete and incomplete circuit as well. We have drawn also, and now children, I just wanted to tell you that for drawing the diagram, for drawing the circuit, to show the circuit we use a diagram. Okay, to show the circuit we use a diagram. So this is known as circuit diagram. Okay, circuit diagram. What do you mean by circuit diagram? Circuit diagram is a symbolic representation of the electric circuit. So if we use symbols, the diagram which shows the circuit and its components. Okay, so this is known as circuit diagram. A diagram to show the circuit, electric circuit, is said to be as circuit diagram. Now children, circuit diagram could be drawn in two ways. Circuit diagram could be drawn in two ways. What are these two ways? Two ways could be either we will use the complete diagram of each and every component. Wire बनाएंगे, switch बनाएंगे, battery, जैसे भी मैंने बनाया था. Okay, and if we are using symbols, we can also use the components of circuit. Components of circuit could be shown with the help of symbols. ठीक है, तो कौन से components of circuit, जो components of circuit है symbols के फॉर्म में हम बता सकते हैं. अगर हमें सेल का symbol draw करना है, so we will draw one line, one big line and one small line. Big line is supposed to be as the positive terminal and small line tells you about the negative terminal. Now if we have to draw a battery, then we can draw one big line, one small line, one big line, one small line. We can do the combinations. Okay, now if this is positive, this is negative, this is the battery of how many cell? 1, 2, 3 cell. ठीक है, battery of 3 cell. Next is cell is an individual unit. Okay, battery means it is a combination of cells. What is a battery? Battery is a combination of cells. More than one cell is said to be as, it is when it is combined, it is said to be as a battery. Now the next is wire. वायर कैसे ड्रॉ करोगे? एक सीधा लाइन ड्रॉ कर सकते हो. ओके, स्ट्रेट लाइन. देन वायर विद जॉइंट. वायर विद जॉइंट कैसे ड्रॉ करोगे? इस तरह से. ठीक है, वायर विदाउट जॉइंट. ओके, आई विल ड्रॉ इट हियर. सो दिस इज वायर विदाउट जॉइंट. ओके, सो विदाउट जॉइंट में क्या हो जाएगा? विदाउट जॉइंट में आप क्या बनाओगे? वायर विदाउट जॉइंट. हाउ could you draw this? We can draw this like this. Okay, wire without joint हो गया ये. Fine. Then next is about resistance, resistors और resistance. कैसे ड्रॉ करेंगे? रेसिस्टेंस के लिए हम ड्रॉ करेंगे okay like this. Okay, with this you can easily draw the symbols like, okay, I think it will be more visible. Okay, so next we can say variable resistance. वेरिएबल रेसिस्टेंस को आप कैसे बनाओगे? रेसिस्टेंस बनाओगे एक एरो. Got it? This is known to be as a variable resistance. Then what about the ammeter? एमीटर के लिए, व्हाट अबाउट वोल्ट मीटर, ठीक है, दिस इज लाइक पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव एंड सिमिलरली गैल्वेनोमीटर के लिए G एंड दिस galvanometer tells you whether the circuit is having the charge or not. So this is what is about the circuit diagrams. Okay, the next is for the switch. We can draw switch like this. I think ये वाला तो आपने समझ लिया. I'll draw this. Then switch कैसे draw करोगे? Switch is drawn. This is on. This is off switch. On के लिए this is like here, or it is drawn like this. Then bulb, this is on, this is off, and this is in on condition. Okay, or sometimes it is drawn like this, only like this. So this is an on condition. Okay children, so this is what is about the circuit diagram and the components which are used for the circuit. So I will be meeting you all in the next video children. Till then you can practice these diagrams, circuit symbols, and please remember how to draw them. Okay, so that's all for today. I will meet you all in the next video.